Welcome to Shoestring Radio Theatre. We now present Space for Rent, written by Bret Jones, directed by Alan Caylow, and produced by Monica Sullivan in San Francisco.
Space for rent? You need space in this ever-changing, forever-growing world of ours? Then look no further. You need space, we've got it to rent. Yes, sir, at $500 a month. Oh, I understand, sir, but that's unlimited, and that means any hovercraft you may own, any personal belongings, and whatever else you may possess. That's right. Your own 10-digit code that no one else knows but you and the boys at corporate. That's right, the mini-computer keeps track of everything for you. Whenever you need something from storage, no matter where you are on the planet, you can punch it up on your tracker unit and you'll have it. All right. Come down to the corporate offices and we'll set up the contracts. Hey, taxi! Space for rent. You need space in this ever... Oh, hey, what's up? I'm about to take a taxi cruiser to make a deal with... You're serious? Look, this is a big deal, Marks. Whoa, now wait a minute. That isn't possible. We've tested this thing 100 times. Oh, all right, I'll be there in 10. Taxi!
Where to, lady?
Space for rent, Hummel and Forth.
Right.
The encoding needed to do something like that, Jerry, is way beyond any hacker's knowledge.
You'd think that, wouldn't you? But there it is, Marks.
Did someone hack our system?
Are you kidding? I mean, come on. There's just no way.
No way?
No way.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Have some faith here.
All I see is the evening net report with Ray Sharp showing me video on a guy who sliced off the top half of his body with, allegedly, our equipment. That's what I see, Jerry. This could turn criminal if the family pushes.
So what? Let legal worry about it.
Right now, I'm dealing with technical. You worry about it.
He couldn't have done it.
Somebody did. And on top of that, there are reports from New York that someone completely disappeared using one of our encoding devices.
It's competition. Look how much we've made in 2 years.
The how much doesn't matter right now. The problems and accusations are what matters right now.
Marks,
Do not patronize me with some rambling monologue. I put out fires here. That's my job. Yours is to take care of technical.
And?
So take care of it.
How should I do that?
See if it's possible.
And I'm telling
Do
you...
it!
Hey, Deborah.
Hey, Deb.
Guys, I read the net report on the way over. True or false?
Very true. We had one of our boys go over there and check it out.
And?
One of Space for Rent's clients apparently tried to get cute with the encoding computer system and blasted half his body off into the storage sector.
Can what's left of him be located?
No. We're still trying to confirm.
It's confirmed. Jerry's skeptical.
I trust the system.
I've got sales that are hinging on this story. Can we cover it up?
There are other rumors.
Others?
I'll fill you in later. Jerry?
Right. I'm off. Gotta prove that our business is completely safe.
Was that legless guy a hacker?
We're looking into it.
Marks, I've got military contracts waiting in the wings here.
I understand that. Don't you think I understand that?
Do you?
Do you understand that if any of this is discovered to be remotely true, we are finished?
That's your job.
Correct.
What do you want me to do?
Lay off the selling for a while.
No way!
Deborah?
I have an industrial company next door that want to store hover cruiser engines somewhere. I have a sale to make.
If we find out the system is faulty...
Then we fix it and move on.
Some of our clients are disappearing.
So what?
And some think it's because of our equipment for the space.
Marks, get a handle on this and keep it quiet. All of us have got a job to do around here.
I understand that.
Good. I have potential clients to see. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the Space for Rent system is for any item that you possess. We can rent you space for anything. You can even store a star yacht if you want to. As you see here, you register and put down a deposit, and then your storing can begin. You get your own individual high-tech encoding units that operate the storage system. Technical manuals are online within the system. And the beauty of this, ladies and gentlemen, is that you can unstore any item anywhere in the world. It's just that simple with quasi-dimensional technology. You store it, and it's there until you need it again. Your hover cruiser, your personal effects, anything you wish. No more junky homes, garages, or pieces of property. In the end, if you're really serious about protecting and storing your property, it's space for rent. And that's the pitch, ladies and gentlemen. Questions?
Yes. What is the guarantee that our materials will be safe and protected?
Personal.
I'm serious.
So am I. We are so confident in our system that if you lose or cannot return any given item, we will replace it twice over.
I see. And this quasi-dimensional technology?
Yes.
How does it work?
Most of it is very secret, as I'm sure you can appreciate. What I can tell you is that 7 years ago, one of our researchers, Jerry McMillan, discovered a way to break into another dimension that is parallel to ours.
Sounds like science fiction.
Oh, it did at first, yes. Further research by Dr. McMillan showed that the dimension was real. We patented the technology to breach the dimensional bubble that separates us, and we were able to send items to the other side, so to speak.
And then what?
It took some time, but we were able to locate the items, put a fix on them, and return them to our side with the aid of some very powerful technology.
No one's gone over there?
Of course not. Human tissue will not make the transference from this side to that one.
But I've read recently...
So have I. It's not true.
How do you know?
It's not possible. Not with our system. We designed it for storage only, not travel.
It seems pretty tricky to me.
Look, it's 2135. Our planet has over 12 billion people living on it. Believe it or not, we are running out of space to live, work, and play on this planet of ours. Our possessions are of the greatest importance. Our system of wealth is built upon it. Commercialism and materialism are our way of life. We are no longer simple and innocent human beings. We are people who need and want things. It sounds silly to say, but we are running out of room for ourselves, our homes, our children, and our possessions. Space for Rent provides an answer to the problems we have. It is the way of the future.
I need to isolate the case on the platform before we begin.
Yes, Dr. McMillan.
Helen, how many
I'm
times?
sorry, Jerry.
I can't stand the formalities.
What are you hoping to find?
A way of tracking the other side.
The other dimension.
Exactly.
How?
The equipment in this reinforced case will act as a radar of sorts.
Will it automatically activate when it materializes on the other side?
I hope so. That's what it's programmed for, anyway.
And we should be able to read the pulses through a hole in the bubble?
I'm going to try and maintain a tiny pinprick of a hole in the dimensional fabric so we can receive the information it's picking up.
Fascinating.
It's a total waste of time. But Marx will have my head on a platter if I don't do something.
Are we going to eventually send someone over there?
Of course not. Not a chance.
Apparently there are some that are trying it with their personal devices.
I still don't believe that, Helen, no matter what's being reported.
I've got the transfer system online.
Punch it up.
We're uplinked.
Good. The case is stable and ready for transfer.
I've got a set of coordinates locked into it. It's ready. Do we need to do a test run?
No, not at this time. Just send it.
In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is it staying locked?
There's no deviation.
Good. Is it there?
I have to run a...
Don't worry about calibrating the system, Helen. Use the other set of coordinates to open the pinhole so we can begin getting readings.
All right.
Do you have it?
I have it.
Good. Very good. Did it kick in over there?
I'm receiving pulses of information.
Well, we know the place has oxygen. That we learned from the first tests. We couldn't send material over there without it.
Climate matches ours? Pretty close, anyway. There's wind.
Wind?
Wind.
Interesting. Has it had time to process any soil material?
Processing now.
Atmosphere?
Normal.
Like ours. Of course. Again, we knew that a long time ago. I'm not sure what Marx thought we could find out by doing this.
Soil is processed.
And?
Similar to ours. Life forms.
There are? As far as we could tell, we were sending people stuff to a very secure and protected open space on the other side, like a giant desert without the heat, sand, and erosion.
There's something else.
What?
I'm not sure.
Helen?
There's a disturbance of some kind.
What kind?
Seismic.
An earthquake?
I don't think so, not like we have here.
Well, then what?
Not a clue.
Well, what is it?
The signal I keep receiving says that it's seismic.
How big a wave?
Fairly good sized. It's speeding up its receiving and sending regulators.
That means the system is sensing dangerous levels of something, whatever it is. It's programmed to do that.
It's sending the same information over and over.
Can you navigate any of its internal systems?
I've tried. It's locked into it. Whatever it is.
Get it to shut down. It could overload itself.
It isn't responding to the commands.
Here, let me see.
Jerry.
I'm trying to get it to shut down so it won't burn itself up. If the system stays in its lock, it could damage itself.
Doesn't it have a safety mechanism?
It does, but it doesn't seem to be working.
Jerry.
Hold on, just a minute.
Jerry.
Helen, let me...
Jerry! Take a look.
At what?
The readout screen.
No.
We have a problem.
That can't be.
Oh, this is bad.
There's no possible way.
We have to contact the government.
Are you out of your mind?
What else do you want me to do?
Remain calm, for one thing.
Deborah.
Marx.
The only solution left is to get the military involved.
Oh, right. When in doubt, blow things up. I have 3 major contracts waiting to be signed.
Haven't you been paying attention here?
Listen, you two.
And you! You couldn't leave well enough alone.
Others who've signed up with us have disappeared, Deborah. We had to do something. It's gotten totally out of control.
Whose fault is that?
We've stumbled into something that maybe we weren't supposed to find.
You're just quoting the message you got from over there.
They don't want us over there.
Who are they, Jerry?
I don't know.
I'll tell you who I think they are. I think they are Web Tech and Cable Link.
The competition would never do something like this.
Sure they would. Have you seen the stock? We are blowing them out of the water.
Helen and I think we're going to have to pull everything out of there.
Since when do you and Helen have any say about it?
Deborah,
Well,
they do because I say they do.
this is crazy.
I agree. Listen, there have been reports of people punching up for a certain possession, and it comes over damaged. One man reported having his hover cruiser punched with holes. He's now filing a suit against us.
Let him.
You know, Deborah, greed has blinded you to what's going on. That message was very explicit.
We've punched into something that we weren't supposed to find.
What happened to you?
What do you mean?
You didn't believe any of this before.
You weren't in there when it came over.
All right. So you got scared when you were blipped a message from the other side. So what?
It was encrypted, Deborah, in a code I have never seen. And that's saying a lot.
Then how did you break it?
Helen did that. It was a warning. They don't want us sending over more of our debris, as they called it.
We need to pull out and reevaluate.
I agree.
I tell you what we need to do. We need to go over there.
Wait a minute.
Totally out of the question. We're still not 100% sure it can be done.
Some of our clients have obviously been trying to do it, right?
Well, that's what the reports say.
And we've confirmed it. Some of those hackers have found a way to expand the system's upload diagnostics.
It's dangerous.
Of course it is. But it's worth doing to try to save what we worked so long to build. A little trouble and you two want to jump ship.
I'm just looking out for our best interests.
So am I.
There's no way we could find anyone within the company to do it.
I volunteer.
Deborah, no way!
I volunteer. And Marks, you need to come with me.
You're serious.
I am.
What do you hope to accomplish?
A way to keep this gig of ours going.
You're crazy.
Can you make it happen, Jerry?
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not.
I would need weeks to prepare.
You have 2 days.
2 days?
You heard me. 2 days.
Leave the suits on until you get over. Your suit will check for atmosphere and let you know if it's okay to turn off your oxygen supply.
Fine.
And listen up, those pistols you both are carrying are fully charged and are set on kill. Be careful where you point and shoot.
Got it. What about the tracking system, Helen?
We're going to keep part of the bubble open like we did before. We should be able to monitor you.
And communicate with you.
What else?
Just be careful over there. I can't tell you how unorthodox this is.
But necessary.
Just make sure there's no record of this in the computer system, Jerry. We want no trace of this found.
This is crazy.
That's the way it'll have to be.
Fine. Don't worry, there won't be any trace in the system.
Good.
Are you guys ready?
Let's go see what's over there.
I'm ready.
Stand in the center of the platform. Fire up the transference system, Helen.
Right.
Keep the breathing steady. Try to stay calm with the transference.
I have a lock.
All right, you two. Here we go. Now!
There's a strain on the system, Jerry.
Compensate.
Reserve power linked up. Now.
Hold on, guys.
They're gone.
But are they over there?
I don't have a signal.
Oh, no.
Wait.
What?
Got it. They're over.
Good.
Now what?
Now we wait and see.
What is this place?
This is it?
This is where we send people stuff?
Yep, this is it. See those hover cruisers over there?
It's good we were able to keep their arrival signal frequencies separated.
That was the idea.
Now what?
What about the oxygen?
We're fine.
Shut down the reserves then.
Good. Oh, I can breathe fine.
Yeah, no problem there.
Communications?
Nope, not yet. Not voice, anyway. I can send our frequency over there.
Are they getting it?
We have to assume yes.
Okay, what now?
We take a look around. Look at all the junk that people have stored over here.
Unbelievable. No wonder there's no more room on Earth. You see why we have to preserve this?
Hey,
What?
I'm receiving a response from Jerry. He said we need to keep a heads up.
Why?
He's received another message from the other side. I mean, from here.
What was it?
Something's coming.
Did you tell them?
Yes, they got the message.
We need to bring them back over.
No, wait.
Jerry?
We wait. We have to do this. We have to know what's over there. They have to find out if it's sabotage or something else.
What?
Something worse.
We have to maintain the reserve power or we might not be able to bring them back.
You do what you have to. I think the message we got was right.
About what?
About us finding something we weren't supposed to.
Jerry was right.
What is it?
Something's coming. I've got a readout from the suit's computer, and that's not all.
What else?
They received another message from over here.
And?
You don't want to know.
What is that?
That's what we've come to see.
It's huge.
It's a ship of some kind. No, this is not good.
I thought you said the technical branch said there was no sign of life over here.
Wrong again, I guess.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
Whatever it is, it's coming our way.
They're sending an armada to where they materialized.
How can you tell?
Their suit sensors are transferring information.
We have to tell them.
They're busy with some sort of being over there.
A what?
A life form.
We're gonna have to get them out of there.
Do we have their coordinates locked?
Deborah shut her computer off.
She would. She doesn't want us to bring her back until she's ready.
I've got Marks locked and ready.
He'll punch an alert code if things get too bad over there. Just stay ready.
It's just looking at us.
Don't do anything rash.
Oh, I won't, I promise.
It almost looks human.
Almost isn't close enough.
Ow! What was that?
It came from the ship.
You are from the other side of the dimensional barrier.
I think he wants an answer.
We are?
How can it speak our language?
Simple enough. You breached the barrier, and we were able to monitor enough to learn your methods of communication.
We want to establish...
We know what you want. You can't have it. You have brought your filth to our world.
I can assure you we had no idea
But you have nevertheless. Remove it and leave this place.
Now wait a minute here.
Deborah?
We have worked very hard on this.
Deborah!
You have invaded us without provocation.
We're using some of your open wasteland for storage. So what?
For your filth. Remove it.
No, I have spent too many years of my life trying to make this thing work.
Deborah, you're provoking it.
This open land is sacred to us here on this side of the barrier.
It is to us too. We have clients who depend on it.
We thought at first it must be a sign from the heavens, but then we understood.
You don't understand any of it.
Deborah, put that pistol back in its holster. You're antagonizing him enough as it is.
I've worked too hard on Space for Rent to lose it all in a flash.
Deborah!
We don't want you here.
Gotta get out of here. Deborah!
Kill the other one.
We did everything we could, Marks.
I'm sorry. She's gone.
I'm not sure what to do now.
We have to dismantle everything.
We have to get everything back over here.
There's no way.
We have to.
Jerry, it's impossible. There's too much.
You don't understand, Marks.
What? What is it?
They sent a final message.
What was it?
A simple one. Don't come back. But now they're intrigued by us. And if they ever find a way of coming over here, they're going to... as many of them as they can send. And it won't be for a nice visit either.
Invasion.
That's right. If they get the technology, they'll invade.
That concludes Space for Rent, written by Bret Jones, directed by Alan Caylow, and produced by Monica Sullivan. It starred Frannie Germeshausen, Perry Whittle, Jonathan W. Wind, Virginia Handley, Greg Soskin, and Alan Caylow. Our co-producer was Steve Rubenstein. You can write to us in care of our producer, Monica Sullivan, at srt@shoestring.org. For more information on Shoestring, visit our website at shoestring.org. For Shoestring Radio Theatre, I'm Alan Caylow. Thank you for joining us.